Hello, I would like to do a little video on the real me. I'm not into AI stuff, and what you see is what you get. My name is really Brenda Emerson, and I am in my 70s. This picture I'm showing is my husband and myself when I was in my 30s. I have 4 children and 13 grandchildren. I've written down dreams and visions for my whole life. First in books, then on a place called Xanga, and now Facebook, and finally talking and posting on YouTube. The reason why I do any of this was God showed me to do this through many dreams and little visions. And prophets told me that I would write and tell night visions when I was even a young teenager. I don't just get up and preach in the normal way, and though I tried to in my younger years. I knew what's called from God to speak for Him, but I couldn't, and I repented for not being able to for many years. My mind would just go blank, and I would just stumble around when I tried. I wasn't anointed by the Holy Spirit is the main reason. I stopped getting up in front of people, and I hated people looking at me. For the last few years, I've been having dreams of speaking and not being seen. In this one dream, I was speaking in kind of a radio channel place, and I said in the dream, I have been waiting to preach like this my whole life. In another dream, I was speaking into a white tube, and I had other numerous dreams about it. I just wrote the dreams down because I sure didn't know what they meant. I never even thought in my mind that I would get on YouTube. The only thing I got on YouTube for was looking up stuff. I sure got help on fixing stuff around the house on YouTube. You people that show people how to do stuff do us a great service. I have fixed everything from a remote that didn't work to a commode that wouldn't fill up just this last month. Haha. Well, I have been having trouble with my Android phone, which I had for the last 10 years. I couldn't even text on it or take pictures. And I got me a new Android phone, and I was happy I could talk, text, and take pictures again. That's all I used it for because I am happier working on a computer to shop for stuff and post on Facebook. I have a family member who does great on YouTube. She told me that I ought to get on and talk for God. I told her that I didn't know how, and at the time I didn't have a phone that would work. Since I have a new phone, I decided that last week I would try to do a little video on YouTube without showing my face. And I used different things I had around the house for people to look at while they listened. It took me days to figure out how to tape and upload little videos. I don't know where God is going with my channel, but it is kind of fun, and I feel that I'm doing what God asked me to do. If a person does what God asks them to do, whether it seems to be a success or not, they have pleased God, and He will reward you in time. The only words I really want to hear someday is, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Thank you for listening, and keep on dreaming.